in Hertfordshire, in the English countryside, lived Mr. Bennet with his lively wife, and 5 unmarried daughters in a house that by entail would pass to a male cousin, Jane, the eldest, beautiful and kind. Elizabeth, our sharp and clever heroine, Mary the bookish Kitty, and young Lydia, wild, the mother's only thought to marry them off well. It is a truth the novel opens well acknowledged. A single man with fortune wants a wife. But this is Austen. Every truth she tells you is wrapped in irony and means the opposite. First impressions lie and prejudice deceives, and pride must learn to bend before it loves. Then Mr. Bingley came to Netherfield, a wealthy gentleman, all warmth and ease. Beside him stood his friend Fitzwilliam Darcy, £10,000 a year, but cold and proud at the assembly ball he slighted Elizabeth. Tolerable, but not handsome enough, he said, and so the prejudice was born in her, while Bingley fell in love with gentle Jane. It is a truth the novel opens well acknowledged. A single man with fortune wants a wife. But this is Austen. Every truth she tells you is wrapped in irony and means the opposite. First impressions lie and prejudice deceives, and pride must learn to bend before it loves. Then handsome Wickham told his lying tale that Darcy wronged him deeply long ago. Elizabeth believed him, prejudice complete. Then Mr. Collins, pompous parson, came to call and offered marriage to her, which she refused. Her friend Charlotte Lucas married him instead. For comfort, not for love, Austen's quiet critique of women's narrow choices in that age. Then Darcy proposed, insulting as he asked, and Elizabeth refused him in a rage. The last man in the world I'd ever marry. Words she would in time come to regret. And Darcy wrote a letter that explained the truth of Wickham's character, his lies. And Elizabeth saw clearly for the first time how prejudice had blinded her own eyes. She visited his estate at Pemberley, and saw a different man, kind, generous, true. Then Lydia ran off with Wickham in disgrace, and Darcy secretly paid Wickham off to save the Bennet family from ruin. Love proven not in words but quiet deeds. And so the proud man learned humility, and so the prejudice learned to see anew. And Lady Catherine tried to stop the match, but Elizabeth refused to be controlled. And Darcy came again and asked again. And this time, reader, this time she said yes. It is a truth the novel ends well acknowledged, that love is not what first impressions tell. The pride must bend and prejudice must soften. That irony is how Jane Austen tells the truth. First impressions lie and prejudice deceives, and pride must learn to bend before it loves. Darcy Pemberley, Pride and Prejudice.